Hi everyone, welcome to Newcastle Fans TV. So we're going to take a look at the two goals in just a second, but also we'll hear from Chris from Australia as well. If you want to keep up to date with all the Newcastle content, remember we've got the website newcastlefanstv.com, the Facebook page, Twitter and Instagram are filtered and littered, you name it, with Newcastle stuff every day as well. Loads of videos over there as well, which we can't put on YouTube. This video is sponsored by the One Football app. Fantastic app, keeping you up to date in scores if you're at the match, keeps you up to date with the league table, personal stats about players. It's also tailored for you, so download it, it's free, link is in the description for that. So we're going to take a look at the goals first. The first one, absolute worldie from Fabian Schär. He's got it all, honey. He's got the looks, he's got the girlfriend, he's got the car, he's got the swagger, he's got a bit of everything, hasn't he? So Manquillo picks the ball up here and lays it back off to Fabian Schär. We've seen him do this a couple of times this season where he likes to drive forward. He's been compared, I've seen a couple of quotes comparing him to Philippe Albert. I think he's actually the better defender though, Fabian Schär, than Albert, but he brings it forward and just what a hit this is. It's going to be up there for goal of the month. It just rockets in off the woodwork, and we said in the preview that Tom Heaton's been absolutely fantastic. You can't stop that. Cannoned in off the woodwork, goes flying at the top corner. He's having his old goal of the season competition. We were joking around the fan cams yesterday, but he is, isn't he? The best two goals this season are his against Cardiff and the one against Burnley. So that got off to a great start because Burnley was so deep and it just broke the deadlock a little bit. It forced Burnley to slowly come out. And I think getting that second goal shortly after killed the game off because Burnley were going very direct. They only had one tactic, and that was keep going long, keep going long. But the second goal killed it off. So Almiron picked the ball up in around just halfway outside the box to halfway line. He plays it out wide to Matt Ritchie on the left flank. And Matt Ritchie's first thing he's going to think of is, I'm going to lift this. He crosses it. It gets a slight deflection. However, Burnley very poor, can't clear it. Not picking up that man, Sean Longstaff, who had a little bit more freedom getting forward. He hasn't in recent games, but he has in this one. He touches it, brings it down, controls it, and fires it into the bottom corner. Anywhere else that would have been cleared off the line. Fantastic to see him score his first goal at St James's Park. Know that he scored against Blackburn in the FA Cup, but he would have absolutely loved that. We've seen his brother Matty walk past us in the fan cams as well. We should have stopped him, but we didn't realise it was him until afterwards. But himself and the family and his friends will be absolutely delighted that he scored as well. And it was 2-0. It was pretty straightforward after that. We've got a documentary on the development at Newcastle, can't even speak, and Sean features heavily, so do keep an eye on that. We go in Northfield Juniors and interview the coaches, so that'll be out next week. But let's head over to Chris from Australia and his take on the game. He watches it at crazy clock, 3, 4, 5 a.m. sometimes, but this is Chris's thoughts.
Fantastic win this morning, up with the bloody crack of dawn to watch this game, but it was well worth it. It was well worth it. Obviously, a really good value for that 2-goal lead. Everyone playing out of their skin. I mean, you couldn't fault the lads. Almiron, you know, I think got scored pretty low in the players' ratings, but he was running the channels and dragging them everywhere. It's just, I was sort of frustrated during that game because you could see we were sort of inching forward and Ritchie would get it, or we'd get into a sort of an advanced position, but we wouldn't go for that killer inceptive sort of pass and pick him out. So I think he seemed sort of on the peripheral and wasn't in the game as much as we would have liked. But yeah, as I was tweeting to Lee or messaging, I was really nervy that second half because it seemed that, yeah, when you start getting into those aerial ping pong battles with Burnley, shit happens, and you know they get some really dodgy goals where there's deflections and just ricochets off high balls and stuff like that. So I was a bit nervy, wanted to get that third goal and really keep them under, but yeah, hats off to the lads, hats off to the goal scorers, Longstaff and Fabian Schär were a rocket. It's been a long time since we've seen a worldie at St James's Park, too long. So I think we're safe now. A couple of wins and it's pretty much wrapped up. So yeah, and this system's working. Yeah, I can't see how Shelby, the way he plays, or Diame plays is going to suit the system they've adopted. Like I said, keep playing the same rotation and. Yeah, West Ham up on Saturday. It's going to be a tough game in the capital. Not thinking we're going to get everything out of the game. A draw at best, but look, we're you know, unstoppable at home at the moment and got our tails up, and you can hear the support of the crowd. It's just fantastic to be on this roller coaster with the boys, and shows, you know, how we can play if we get the right pieces to the puzzle. So yeah, long may it continue, and let's yeah, who knows, 10th could be a realistic position, just like we finished last year. So yeah, looking forward to the next couple of games, and let's go Toon.
And that's it. We shall turn the attention to West Ham. We're going to use some of the fan cam footage because I accidentally deleted it from Huddersfield. Not this time though. We're going to hear from the fan cams for the previews as well, on their thoughts, the fans' thoughts with the West Ham game, and we'll also try and get West Ham Fan TV on if possible as well. And we are at West Ham as well. So thanks for watching. Have a good night, everyone. Enjoy the weather. See you. Bye bye.